Saturday, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message of the day. And this comes to you for Saturday, June the 24th, 2023. And this day, there are more questions than answers. You might have walked into the day just thinking about, for one moment, it seems like your mind is wandering all over the space. For one moment, you're happy, grateful, and you say, this is going right in my life, and you're examining all that is positive. But then all of a sudden you think about where you failed, what you left behind, what did not work for you, and what you hope works for you. And you might even have physical abnormalities happening that way within your body, within your electronics. Yes, there might be a lot of electronic trouble today because there's a lot of fluctuation, environmental fluctuation, universal fluctuation, and it's just reflecting where you're kind of denying yourself the chance to be at peace and to accept the balance that all the universal forces are very much aligned to give you. And so there is a big downpour of golden white light going on right now with the angelic forces, with the divine ones. A lot of people might also be inclined to just put on meditative music without doing really meditation, just to absorb the energy, just to get the sense of peace and balance. Absolutely adopt that and make friends with that. That is basically your higher self coming through in your daily life. And a lot of people might also have the day off from office. So this is traditionally the start of your weekend. Go ahead and focus more on home and family, what home means to you. And if home is not what it means to you or what you want it to be, then go ahead and make those small little efforts with your family or with the physical structure of your home, whatever needs to change. That will really help you. Archangel Metatron is really helping with a lot of this effort this day. So do call upon him. And the wonderful work with part of working with the angels is that you never have to have a proper script or have a method, just heart and feeling. They just ask to be asked. Literally, that's it. Believe in them. They just wait to be asked and to get a chance to serve. And maybe you can also be that way this day. Then it'll take that attention off you. If you just go and help others and say, wow, I was of use this day. I helped somebody. So then you'll find out that your problems were not so lofty as you thought that they were. And what did you do? You found your higher self. You let your higher self actually come forward. And that doesn't mean you have to do something great and lofty. It can be as simple as maybe buttering the toast for one of your family members for breakfast. Something like that. But do something. And I always personally think that the number of 10 is good. So 10 noble acts in the day kind of balances your day out. And you've also reached double numbers. So that will make more sense then with the energy of the day, because it's all about sacred vision. Now, sacred vision seems to be only talking about things that are visual. Sacred vision is saying that change your perception of how you view life, of how you view relationships, of how you view your point and position in the world, how you view where you are in your life, how you view how you're going forward, and whether you are actually positive about that, how you view God and all the divine ones. Do you think they're really there? Do you think it's all esoteric? How do you view sacred ritual or prayers, connecting with the divine? How do you view angels? All of that. You can just keep on using this sentence for yourself. How do I view the world? Or how do I view life? How do I view and then add a blank to that and finish that sentence for yourself. Now you'll say, is there a way I finish that? It's really all very balanced this day, not just feeling energy, not just thinking energy. Write it, feel it, even draw it, sing it, whatever way you want to. Maybe you go out and just touch a flower and feel something and feel that you understand nature and the purpose of nature and how nature literally nurtures you every day. That's why it's called nature, nurturing, mothering. And that's why these two twin flame angels here, they are really angels, though they seem to be wearing robes and this time they're not wearing or carrying wings, but they're nurturing because they're part of the legion of angels working with Mother Mary. And so these angels bring in a very different, sacred, soft, serene, soothing kind of energy and help you literally to change the way you perceive the world. So yes, many people also might have issues that are on the argumentative side, make you angry, make you irritable, and that rises within your soul, that rises within you. So do react to that. I'm not saying go around picking fights, but see why that particular form of emotion, a particular way of acting bothers you all the time. The sense of being a victim will go away. Forgiveness will be that much easier. And if you start with just being the source of forgiveness, everything else will sort out around it. At least choose to forgive. That's one of the words on the card itself this day. Choose to forgive in order to start the healing process and in order to heal yourself, if no one else. So see, basically the light in all of life, in all of experience. The reason you were complaining also in the morning, the vision will change. The perception, of course, will change. You will see the light in everything, in every form of experience, what happened in the past. The very argument you had yesterday with someone will start to make sense and change its face this day. You might actually speak to the person and maybe go out for a very nice lunch together. Or you call someone just because that lightheartedness. Do you see the two MYRIAM here, the two angels? They look exactly the same. Why? Because basically, forget the structure of the body and forget the way faces look, but the inner light within all of us is the same. It's coming from the same source, the eternal source, God. God is Divine Mother, God is Divine Father, God is the light, God is virtues, God is feeling, and ultimately God as love. So remember that love has no boundaries. So if you think for some reason that the sacred vision is denied to you because you've just done too many incorrect things, then this is the day to lift yourself up from that and come back to the light and say, no, I'm going to try again. I'm going to pick up my feet and walk towards the light. Why? Because it's still there. And why? Because it still holds me, believes in me, and calls me. That magnet is right there within you. You can feel it. It's your feeling. It's your knowing. It's all of your inner gifts. So those inner gifts, the intuition that we keep on talking about, it's not just for psychics and not just for healers. It's for everyone to have the best life possible, to make the best decisions possible, to be the best you possible, and to enjoy the best of life, which never wants to be denied. It wants to come forward for you in every form. That's why the beautiful wall of roses is right behind the MYRIAM. And this is your wall of roses. You can call upon this. I would love to have, and just touch that or see it, or actually touch a physical red rose this day, or red rose energy, a spray, a candle, however you want to connect with this energy. Wall of red roses, I would love to enhance, I would love to have. And you're not being selfish and you're not being greedy when you ask for this. It might be something you've always denied yourself, and finally you decide that you can afford to have it. Yes, afford. I use the word afford as if it was something that you couldn't pay for because you were not good enough. That's not true. And touch that beautiful tricolored. Yes, it is tricolored. It's very hard to see, but if you focus on it, because it's green, golden, and white at the same time, and also has blossoms. One leaning to the left, one in the center, and one to the right. The ultimate tri-shape, you can say, guiding you in. This is helping you to strengthen your softening, you can say, of your heart. You will not be so hard on others and you will not be hard on yourself. You will enjoy life. And you're ready to receive because see, they're touching. Their hands are touching this flower, and this flower is giving. So go ahead and do all the invocations and prayers and meditations, whatever form of healing you want to engage in, be it a form of Reiki, an attunement, being in the Akashic space, go ahead and do that because all of the instruments of light are supporting you, because there is a beautiful also amulet in the middle of all of this. Again, magnetizing, sending forward holy knowledge, sacred knowledge. That's why working with symbols will be very, very helpful this day. You will understand a new meaning of things maybe. You always thought of roses maybe for romance, and today you discover that roses can be for passion. Do not be surprised at yourself if you do that. Good for you. That means your higher self is opening and increasing and finding new ways to enjoy the sacred vision of life. You're choosing to forgive and you're choosing to receive and you're choosing to be. And that's why the layers are also merged together. It's you and spirit working together. Mind, body, spirit. All together. God and man together. Heaven and earth together. That's why sacred vision brings in partnership energy of all kinds. Enhanced from yesterday. We're still continuing the partnership in a different way this day. More of a higher self in daily life. But we're not going to deny ourselves the gifts of heaven or deny the fact that we're intuitive or prevent ourselves from using our intuition, that we think logic is more protective. Try doing something for yourself that is defending you, but is coming through your intuition. And you will see how logic beautifully comes to apply what is needed, and both come together wonderfully. The pen, after all, is a practical instrument that you're using. It's real, it's in your hand, but your hand is accepting the vibration and picking up the words and writing them. So something like that would remind you. So some form of drawing or writing would help you understand this mind-body application. Think about that for a moment and do decide for yourself how you are going to apply the sacred vision to at least 2 to 3 areas of your life that are of concern to you as of now, and that you've just gone round and round trying to deny or trying to get over it, and you see the pattern just repeating. Let that go now, finally. But also remember, for many of you, This is coming up again and again, that you are denying yourself because you think you're not good enough, that you think you have to be perfect, that you think you have to reach a certain level or have a certain kind of skill to be accepted, and only then will you receive this capacity to be engaging with the MYRIAM. The MYRIAM are saying, you are a divine child, and we want you to walk through the golden door of change right now. You might not see the golden door, but more like it, you'll feel like something is opening within your solar plexus. A vibration, a feeling, temperature change, maybe a vision of something within your solar plexus. That is your golden door opening and receiving right now a holy symbol from one of these symbols that you've seen here that has become one with you, is part of your sacred vision and is helping you enhance the capacity to care, to love, compassion, grace, miracles, flow, abundance, however you want to apply this. Just feel it for a moment. And all of these rays are just going forward, upwards, taking all of your requests right into the heavenly spaces. Just feel it going into the universe. This time, not in the Akashic space, not with a particular deity, not sitting there somewhere. Just flowing, open, present with the universe. And your sacred vision is safe and protected and is glowing, is blossoming, and your abundance, your security, your achievement is assured. So enjoy this, dear one. And this comes to us as a gift from Kyle Gray. And Kyle can be reached at kylegray.co.uk. And the holy art that brings the MYRIAM so beautifully to us and reminds us of this holy partnership that is always with us. Everything is really in duality, in good duality, throughout existence. And be part of that this day and enjoy and receive. In your two palms is a reminder of body and spirit together. And you can go on with all forms of partnerships. Keep on just saying it left and right, whatever you want to. And we'll see there are so many ways to apply the sacred vision. And as you soak in this knowing and open yourself up to being a wonderful co-creator with God, noticing the artwork that is just letting the light flow through so gracefully and beautifully, like holy river and waters flowing all over us. This comes to us from Lily Moses, and Lily can be reached at lilymoses.com. So go ahead and enjoy your sacred vision. May all that you desire come towards you ever so gracefully, and may you just grow and glow and become what you're truly meant to be. So bye for now. This is Tina, and we meet again tomorrow. Bye-bye.